If you pull up the box scores of how Kyrie has done, his game log, he has been incredible this season. This is last night against an Atlanta Hawks team who lost, I believe, 8 of 9.
Yeah, Hawks look bad.
They had lost 8 of 9 when they went into Cleveland. They beat the Cavaliers, yet Kyrie puts up 35 on their ass and shows them, I'm the captain now.
Minus Dennis Schroeder, who's secretly been playing really good, thanks to NBA Reddit. They pointed out his stat line.
Would you ever dye your hair like that?
No, maybe. Depends.
Let's see your hair real quick.
I mean, it would be.
I'd like for that little part that comes out in the front.
It would be like Rogue from X-Men. Is that who it is? Is that the one with the gray streak? Rogue. Yeah, I got the thumbs up from Ja'Cory.
Okay.
The all-knowing,
X-Men and Cheetahs.
He knows everything. But Kyrie Irving's defense, by the way, needs to be shouted out. His defensive rating's 97. We're now 11 games into the season. Like, this is a matter of Brad Stevens just being an absolute genius. Is truthfully what it was. Especially because like the Celtics for a while were a Tom Thibodeau generated defensive team.
Wait, what?
Tom Thibodeau or Thibodeau, I pronounce it wrong a lot.
Thibodeau.
He was in his Thibodeau.
Did you guys hear?
Thibodeau.
Even Annie's laughing.
I'm just confused as to what the
Thibodeau. Yeah.
Thibodeau. Thank you. Tips.
That was great.
So he was an assistant coach there, and his defensive game plan is what led to the Celtics becoming this defensively sound team for many years. And Stevens took a lot from that coaching plan and just got more creative with it. And now Kyrie Irving has a positive defensive box plus minus for a guy who was like the 4th worst defensive point guard in the league last year. He's now in the top 10 best defensive point guards through these 11 games. So it's not just the offense. Everybody knows Kyrie Irving finishes with the highest degree of difficulty in the NBA. He's not the best at finishing at the rim, he just finishes at the highest degree of difficulty. So you add that with somebody who's now playing defense on a team that lost Jay Crowder and Avery Bradley, and any analyst with the right mentality over the summer said, I don't know how this is going to work out. They've gotten worse defensively. Now, holy shit, they're phenomenal. And deservingly the 1 seed right now.
Take Giannis out of the equation. What does Kyrie Irving have to do to win MVP?
He can't win MVP.
He cannot.
I don't think he can win MVP. I don't think his numbers are going to be there because, like, take Giannis out of the equation, you have to take Kevin Durant, Steph Curry, James Harden out of the equation too. They're all going to finish.
Is Giannis the leader right now for the MVP?
Kevin Durant, I think, is the leader for MVP. Kevin Durant is the best two-way player in the league right now.
Let me rephrase then, because Giannis was mine. Let's just say, what is the numbers that he has to hit in order for him to be MVP? Just tunnel vision on Kyrie. I don't care about Durant. I don't care about anybody else. Just what do you believe his numbers have to be?
Top 3 in scoring.
Could do it.
It's always a scoring award. His defense staying where it is right now for 82 games would be a massive help because the people will latch on to that improvement. The Celtics winning like 60 games.
I was going to say being the 1 seed in the East.
Being the 1 seed, but as of last year, it doesn't really matter as much.
No, it doesn't.
It's like when King Felix won the Cy Young. It changed how they look at Cy Young voting.
I agree, but considering that he lost Gordon Hayward to still be the #1 seed if he puts the team on his back, I think that'll go into him winning MVP. By the way, if you're just joining and didn't pay attention, we're not saying he's going to win MVP. We're going over a hypothetical formula.
It would take a lot for Kyrie to win MVP, and here's the reason. I can't believe we're not even mentioning the guy we're talking about in the clip. Right now, LeBron James is having the best season of his career through 11 games. And once again, is going to carry a dog shit team through the playoffs. So Kyrie can't win MVP over LeBron this year because Kyrie left. And while I think it's a good story, I think that voters have finally, I would hope, go, oh yeah, like we're not that done voting for LeBron just yet. We have to vote for LeBron this year. But who knows, Kawhi can come back and have a 57-game stretch of just unbelievable brilliance. I think Kyrie could win MVP. I shouldn't say that he can't. I think it's extremely difficult. It's an uphill battle because I just don't know if it's going to translate. It would be like a Derrick Rose year of him winning the MVP.
You took the words right out of my mouth. The one thing that I was going to say was, and again, this is as a Chicagoan, and I've said this many times, Derrick Rose did not deserve to win MVP in 2011. It was LeBron James who deserved to win MVP.
Do you know who you're going to anger? You guys, the Derrick Rose.
Oh, I'm sorry. Derrick Rose should win MVP every year.
Derrick Rose.
Every year.
On Twitter and on YouTube.
He shouldn't get the veterans minimum. He didn't tear his ACL and MCL.
There's one thing I learned.
He's a perfect player.
There's one thing I learned. Derrick Rose, two things I learned, and Kyle Lowry. Do not go after those.
Kyle Lowry, by the way, apparently a great golfer.
Ever.